Ronin's sword. Early days, like Titanfall 1, it was almost sort of like a joke of like, oh, what if we gave these things giant swords? Like, oh yeah, that'd be funny. And then the more you think about it, the more you're like, that would be amazing.
I know Ryan Lastimosa, Mark Grigsby, lead animator, art director, everyone wanted the sword, and Ryan concepted it. It was meant to be a very sturdy, heavy sword, not too fancy, not delicate, right? Like most of the Titan weapons, it has to be very bulky and make sense weight-wise. What inspired the look of it would be the Edge of Tomorrow. That was a big inspiration. That was, I think, a really cool design, and they took a rotor blade for Emily Blunt's character. It was very, very bulky, and you could tell that like that weapon packed a wallop. And also a second movie, it's called Pacific Rim, and there's a moment in the film where you might see, no spoilers, there might be a sword, there might not be a sword, there's a sword. When I worked on this weapon, I kept thinking back to that movie. The sword had an electrical characteristic added to it. So when I built the details for the sword, I actually added some little components to it to make it look like there was special housing inside the main section of the sword above the handle, where it could hold, sophisticated electronics and actually create like a electrical discharge that could support the effects team.
You get to see a lot of these things at the concept stage, which is ideas, and then like how's it going to behave in the end, and how's it really going to look in the end, and then you kind of get used to seeing it on screen in an almost clinical way. You sort of fall in love with them by the time you played 2,000 hours in playtests. Kind of having them physical again, it's almost coming. I don't know if full circle is the right term, but it feels right. Just to kind of have them as a real object, it just makes them a little more real, like tangible.